to the stream. Digital madness, pixels scream. Fans unite, chaos reigns. Twitch jumps on his electric flames. Singers fly, guns ablaze. Virtual town in a digital haze. Keyboard warrior shares the night. Through the screen he cuts the light. Love stream fire, wild pulse. Sheriff's grip, a thunder's jolt. Twitch alive under his reign. Chaos wild in this digital game. Chat explodes, no control. Sheriff's justice takes a toll. Awash in pixels, drowned in sound. The sky shrift lays it down. Metal riffs invade the mind. In his world, no rewind. Every click, a battle cry. Under neon skies we fly. Fame grows in the glow. Sheriff rules, let chaos flow. Gamers bow to the king, to his rules they cling. Ah!
Hello, hello, and hello. I am back, everybody. We are back for another SAF stream. Like I said, we weren't going to be gone that long. Okay, we are back in the server right now. Welcome back in, everybody. We are available off duty tonight, so we're going to go ahead and start our radio. We are taking the Project Museum piece down to the LSMPD and the state police to get it, well, looked at to see whether or not we can get the, because the sheriff's department has now on record, it's been documented that this vehicle has been looked at and it has no capability of a siren. However, we're going to try for the state police, and that is the one that we need the most, is the state police, because they are the commercial vehicle enforcement. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and turn our radio on because we are available off duty. And we're going to put
Operations main.
We're going to put that in there, available off duty. Also, real fast, we need to make sure that we re-up the rental on the Uto vehicle. Yep, rental and rented until the 21st, so we're going to up that to the 26th. Save. Alright, now the vehicle is Uto rented, so we are still renting the vehicle. Yeah, so it was mine. Yes, Dutch, that was absolutely me. And it is on the flatbed, and it is absolutely going to be available. All right. It is absolutely going to be used. We just have to, make it so. Before I forget, let me hook up my controller before I start driving. Apparently this thing has some bumper damage? Is it bumper damage? No, it wasn't bumper damage, just how the bumper looks, I guess. Alright. We are going to just drive this out of here. Go get some fuel at the... Actually, can we fill up the flatbed? I don't think we can fill the flatbed up. You know what? We're going to go to the Ron station anyway and get fuel. We're going to head down into the city. Let's see if there's any fire members online. We got EMS Chief Shaw. That's pretty much it. No fire members online, though. So we're going to be available off duty. Anybody in the radio? Oop, nope. Oh, it's just me in the radio. So this is a 1972 is what the vehicle's modeled off of. I did look it up. 1972 International Lodestar is what the truck is modeled off of. We are going to use that. That's basically what I'm going to tell people. It is an International Lodestar. Oh no. Hello, first band of the night, folks. Remember, everybody, every time one of those happens, every time one of those pops off, remember not to join the link because it is a scam. Tis been banned. Congratulations, you're banned from my stream. Welcome to the life. Bots, yes, bots are a constant pain, but at least for the split second that the bot is in unmasked, how you doing? At least for the split second the bot is in my stream, it counts as a person in the stream. So, how you doing there, unmasked gamer? Trin114, thank you very much for the follow the channel. And my 120 person follower goal just got met. Thank you very much, Trin, for that. And ladies and gentlemen, well, that means ads. Okay, well, I'll wait until you get back. I am sorry about the ads. I will wait until you get back to make the announcement. Then I will wait until. Let me know when. Can somebody let me know when Gamer is back, please? Oh boy. Oh, there's no place for me to get it. Alright, so we're going to do this the old-fashioned way. Does it not seem about bots? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay, awesome. I am doing fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, now that Gamer is back, we're going to make the announcement. We just reached our 120-person follower goal, so I will be planning now a subathon. 12, probably one of them 12-hour streams. Now that we just reached the 120 goal, we will be absolutely planning a subathon. And before we leave, I need to ensure that I just repair the vehicle because I just refilled the truck. So at some point, we're going to do a 12-hour chaos stream like Moon does, and in an attempt to, have some fun. All right. So we're going to be on our way. We probably should have took the other way into Los Santos for the state police barracks. We probably should have done that. But, so I guess you win some, you lose some. Which I guess I could technically still turn around and do an illegal U-turn. But we're going to go down to the LSMPD. I forget. Oh no, wait! The state police barracks have moved, haven't they? It's no longer in the over there off of 5025. It's now over in by the courts, right? Okay, so yeah, okay, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Yes, HST, I can take my radio with me off duty. I am a firefighter. I am also rescue trained and wildland trained and hazmat trained. So yes, the COC trusts me with my radio off duty and trusts me to make good decisions. So we're going to just haul it down to we're going to haul down to the state police barracks. Welcome everybody into the stream. I appreciate everybody that's here. You guys are awesome. You should feel awesome and sit back, relax, grab some beverages or popcorn or some snacks and chill out with me and take a bake. I'm speeding. Oh, I am speeding. You're right. We'll do 75. We'll just hold her right here at 75. What rank am I now? I am still just a regular firefighter. The speed limit is a suggestion, technically. Oh, yeah, you would do technical. However, it did get... And don't forget my seatbelt. I actually always forget the seatbelt. Genuinely. Oh, who is texting me? I am so sorry, guys. Who is calling me? Uno momento, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know exactly who is calling me, but they obviously don't know. No, stop. No, stop. No, chill. Okay, sorry about that, folks. I apologize. I apologize on that one, everybody. Apologies. That's not what I wanted to happen. Okay. Sorry about that. That would have just... That was Miss Ashley Allister. She wanted to get a hold of me for something. We'll talk to her later. In the middle of our stream right now. Yeah, that is also a good question, Winston. When are you going to be back? Yeah, he is. He cut me off in a fire truck yesterday, you know. Told me to learn to drive when I wasn't even driving, you know. That was you, Dutch, right? The little orange hellion. Ah, that's unfortunate. All right, everybody. Everybody start a GoFundMe, get Winston a PC. No, that wasn't you? I thought it was you. I'm just joking. No, part of it was a joke. Part of it was serious. But I would never. I'm not that type of streamer. I don't ask for money or anything. I really don't. You guys are. I just do this for fun. You know. Attempt to do the best I can for the most I can, I guess. Yes, you were. That's why, because I saw your car. I saw the orange. Excuse me. I saw the orange SUV, and you were on that scene because you were the Civ, and I was like, oh, it must be Dutch, but because yeah, you had the green car, Oh yes, Winston. That's where I came from. Was actually Xbox console RP, and I'll tell you, we had a good run. We did 5 years worth of our server, and it ended up dying. That's when I made the move over to PC, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to try my hand the first time at getting into SAF, and that's where I am. So. PS4, okay, yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, it's not like 5M, man. I love this. One of my friends asked me to come back, and I'm like, no, like help him build a server on Xbox. I'm like, look, buddy, I'm on PC now. Like, it's so much better. And you know what? I'm not saying that. Xbox people that make the role plays happen, right, are some of the like better role players because they have to put up with all the bullshit. In 5M, you can turn your wanted level off, and that in Xbox, you can't, and it sucks. Like, it really sucks. Of course, Dutch. You have a good one there, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by and saying hello and being in the last stream. Much appreciated. we. I don't know about. I can't speak for everyone else in SAF, but I'd love to see you back there, amigo. Great. Oh, okay. So guys, we're almost to the station here in the Sandy, or not Sandy. Fuck, I said Sandy. Well, the LS headquarters for the state police. We are going to see just how amusing they may or may not find this, and I'm not trying to do this as a joke. I'm being dead ass serious. That's the desert. Yeah, I am aware. I mix up words sometimes. It's a little bit interesting. We are just gonna see how amusing that the state police find this vehicle. I'm gonna go bug the state police for a little while. They're gonna look at me like I'm fucking stupid, just like the sheriff's department. Although the sheriff's department were good sports about it. They're like, "Are you actually trying this?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, okay." Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh boy! I just committed a cardinal sin. Sorry, just committed traffic violation. You called County Tow, County VCSO Blackhawk once took over RTO. That's funny. That's actually pretty neat. We're gonna pull into the state police barracks here and just go see what we can't see. It is 4:45 still, so we still have about somewhere between. So, better to not park near this guy because I'm not the best driver in this thing yet. Yeah, I would have loved to see SAF in its heyday. Oh boy. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Yeah, he's probably thinking something crazy. But I promise you, I will not. I promise you 100%, I will not be doing that. It's definitely not crazy. I promise 100%, it's not crazy. He's going into the side entrance, which I am not going into. Yeah, he got out of his car, looked at me, and goes, "Huh?" Just looks at me funny. Gets back in his car. That's great. Oh, I'll bet he's like not gonna be the one that answers this. All right. Wow. So, I've never actually been here before. It's actually really cool. Just be, swim through the thing. Oh, 41 assets downloading. Oh my Jesus. Another day in Los Santos. Yeah, that's just about right. See, everybody expects crazy shit from me, but then you actually go, well, actually, he's got his shit together. It's just, and now we wait.
Okay, no. Suppose she's a bit loud. How can I help you?
How you doing, sir? I have a quick question. Is there
Yes, sir.
is there someone who can look at a vehicle for me and help me with some questions that I may have?
Sure. What vehicle are we talking about?
I have a museum piece. I wish to.
Museum.
Yes, sir. It is a 1972 um, International Lodestar. Um, it's out on my flatbed out front, and I was seeing if I could get it, number one, inspected because I put it back together after it was rusted in the middle of the field. And number two, it's a little odd. This thing, it's hard to explain. You just have to see it for yourself.
Sure. Let's have a look.
All right.
I mean, the state is actually very relaxed. There's just like a few requirements you need for it to be roadworthy and such. Or do you just not need it to be roadworthy, or what's the
No, I
plan?
want it to be roadworthy, but there's a catch.
Yeah.
I want it to be able to. I want to be able to, have it for parades and maybe like every now and then drive it around as like a, something. Hey, an achievement.
Mm,
When you see this thing, you're gonna kind of look at me funny, and I'm sure you're probably gonna look at me funny.
okay.
I went to the sheriff's office the other day, and I talked to them about it, and they said I needed to probably.
Oh.
Yeah, like I said, it's a museum piece.
Oh.
I have. I want to make this clear to you, boss. I have absolutely 100% made sure that the siren is disabled. However, the lights do work.
Okay.
Um,
Uh, there might be some legality issue there. But nothing that can't be resolved. There's like a. Is it functioning? Like, does the engine work? Does
yes, sir.
like
It's 100% restored, and besides, like again, the sirens and the pump, those are just kind of emplacements. They're not that they don't run. It doesn't run. I didn't put that much money into it, but
okay?
it does run. It is drivable. It is currently not registered, as to why I'm not driving it on the roads. I want to make sure I'm not going to get in trouble and put in jail. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
my objective,
definitely need to be. Yeah.
my objective with today was to go to both the LSMPD and the state, such as y'all's right now, and ensure that all three departments are okay with me driving this on the roads. You know. I want to do it legitly, and I want to, get it documented that this thing siren is disabled, and all that jazz. You know.
Okay. I mean, um,
He's
there's
confused.
a few requirements as to there has to be lights, um, and stuff like headlights, brake lights, turn signals, so on and so forth. I guess it has that as well.
Yeah,
Then.
yes, sir. Headlights, brake lights, turn signals, and I did also install underglows, but they are white.
Okay.
Yeah.
The lights on it, uh, are they red lights or amber lights, like the emergency?
Yeah, there are red. Hold on, let me turn them on for you.
Oh, yeah, that works.
Okay. Well, let me
Yeah.
pull it up a little bit, and I'll get it
Yeah,
off the
I mean,
top.
if you, I don't know if it's like tricky for you, but if you want to take it off, we can do that if you want.
Oh yeah, no, I can 100% get it off. Just give me just a second, boss.
Yeah, yeah, good.
All right. Just watch your feet, sir. I don't want to run you over. Runs on flat deck and lowers. Alright, there we go, sir. And like I said, I don't know exactly how much. Yeah, she's. Like I said, the lights do work, but again, like I said, I did not. It has it has the capabilities of a siren, but I made sure to disable them under the dashboard.
Okay. It has plenty of lights and it has a license plate. That's usually what fucks up people is that they don't have a plate on it. But looks like it does, so that's fine. Lights. Can you turn on the hazards for me?
Yes, sir. Oh boy.
See if
Let's
they
see
work.
if I remember how to do that.
You said your underglow was white, right?
That is affirmative, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright, that's
Just
fine.
some standard utility underglow in case you know.
Yeah, as long as it's not red, blue, or I think it's like yellow or something. That's a look. Oh no, green, red, and blue. That's
Okay,
what it is.
I'm gonna be honest with you, boss man. I'm unsure of how to turn the hazards on, but the turn signals absolutely work.
Okay, well, just let's try that then.
Yeah, see if you. I currently have the
Oh, you
driver's
have
side
the
one on.
pointing arrows.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
like I said, I invested in the good LEDs, and then there's the other one.
Oh, nice. Check the front. Did they work as well?
I believe so, sir. I may not actually have ones up front, as it is an older vehicle.
Well, you might actually be lucky because the traffic law only says you have to have turn signals. So if you have them on the rear, by the book, in theory, you don't need them in the front. But
Okay. Well, that's good.
yeah, there's a lot of loopholes in our traffic code. So
Yes, sir. Well, I'm not trying to get a one over the law. I just I wanted to make sure that this was 100% legal. Also, the sheriff's department did tell me that this may be looked at a little frowningly by the state because it says park ranger, and I know you guys have natural resources, and y'all do have, I guess, park rangers or wildland or something.
yeah, we do. Hold on, I gotta read the actual thing for it because from what I remember, you can have it displayed as long as you're not acting or trying to act in the capacity of a state ranger or a park ranger or whatever. So it can
Okay.
be on the car in theory, from what I remember. You just can't be,
Yes, sir. So
Yeah.
what I did to get these, to get these looks, um, I went to the old Roxwood County Fire Station, the one they turned into a museum down there, and I took some photos of some of the old pictures that may have been out there in this time period, and I attempted to make this the best that I could with the way that it looked. This
Yeah, that makes sense.
it's a culmination of about 3.5 months worth of work.
Oh, I'm quite surprised. Is that not like a short time for like restoring and stuff?
What now?
3.5 months. Is that not quite quick, or I just
So
heard about that? I don't know.
the only part that really took the longest time was the removal of the rusting, like the sandblasting to remove the rust. That took a
Yeah.
while. Getting the engine rebuilt and stuff, that was easy to do when you ordered just the custom parts, and then you just installed them yourselves, or actually had had to go to a person that was specialized in some more random and exotic stuff. Other than that, everything I could do on my own. I ordered some old fire hose from offline. The lights. It was a hell and a half trying to find that top rotator light, but
I
all
could
the
imagine.
all the rest of the lights on this thing are absolutely they're LEDs. Now if you, as you can see, the little exhaust is right there on the roof, and it puts out a lot of exhaust, but it's being a 72.
Yeah, that's just a part of the whole aesthetic, I'd imagine.
Yes,
I
sir.
kind of like.
I can't believe this is working. I genuinely can't believe this is like.
Well, so like I said, there's nothing specifically against displaying something like Park Ranger on the side of the car. Um, there might be some trouble with the 911, but that's very nitpicky. I don't think. Um, but as
Yes,
long
sir.
as you don't, drive around in it and say, "Hey, I'm a park ranger," or drive around the parks and then try and like act like you're enforcing stuff and shit, then in theory you should be fine.
Yes, sir.
Uh, I'm not entirely sure about the light. I think that's my only concern, if I'm being honest.
Yes, sir.
Um,
That was also the sheriff's department's concern, but they were like, as long as you're not using them unless you have permission, like for parades and the museum pieces, and then maybe like, you know, when you're not on the roadway. I was like, yeah. I don't plan on driving this thing often. I'll be honest with you. Once or twice just to get it out and run the, run the wheels, make sure everything stays, freshed up. But this is actually, to me, this is actually more of a talking point at parties, and to be the man that owns a privately owned fire truck. You know how cool that would be.
yeah. Is this uh, is this an old emergency vehicle? I'm guessing.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. The this was apparently the way that I was told. I paid $5,000 a guy in Roxwood. He was just kind of sitting in the middle of his field. It was rusting out. I asked him if he was wanting to sell it. He was willing to. Paid 5 grand, um, and I restored it. It did. Besides the upgraded like doors and such, this is like the chassis and the box itself and some of the connections and stuff like that are the original parts. This was an old Roxwood County Park Ranger fire engine that they used, in, way back in the 70s.
Yeah. Because I mean, by the law, you can't have emergency lighting without it being an emergency vehicle. So I don't know if it doesn't really specify. So I think you should be able to avoid it. But in theory, since it's an emergency vehicle, but it's just decommissioned or whatever you want to call it,
Yes, sir.
I think you should be fine. Honestly, if you just don't run without it, I really don't think you'll be in any trouble. And if you're in trouble, it's only a $200 fine or something, and you can probably argue with the judge that, you know.
Yes, sir. Is there a way, out of curiosity, is there a way that I
Yeah.
can, is that something I can do through the state police, or is it something I have to do through the courts, where I can go to y'all and say, look, that my intention is not to use this as a emergency vehicle. I would like that on record, maybe get it in writing, so that way if I do ever get pulled over, I can, hey, look, I've talked to the state police, and this is the intention. This is a museum piece. It's not, you know what I'm talking about? Something that is signed by some sort of authority that says, look, not the intention to. Um,
Um, yeah, yes and no. You can say now verbally because I'm telling you, as a sergeant of the state police, um, that I've said that this is okay as long as you don't use the the light on it and you don't act like you're a park ranger. But for it to get into writing, like have something unique to you, you would have to go through the courts for that. I can't give you any paper.
okay, yes, sir. No, I will most definitely go through the course. Like I said, I'm a off-duty firefighter for the San Andreas Fire Department,
Mm.
so I want to do this the absolutely most best way to not be in trouble possible and still be able to have this thing.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, the I would honestly, when they announce that traffic court is open, just show up to traffic court, have the car with you, maybe some pictures, and then, just lay it out like you laid it out to me,
Yes,
and
sir.
then say, I've talked with all the departments, this is what they're saying, because that is more likely gonna weigh a lot, and then they're gonna be like, oh, well, that probably makes sense, and give you some form of writing that says, as long as you don't act like a state, or sorry, a park ranger, as long as you don't use the emergency lighting, this is considered like a missing piece or whatever.
Yes, sir.
But you should. I would probably try and get that and then register it because your registration is gonna be dependent on that. Yeah, I don't think you would get away with normally register it.
Yes, sir. No, I absolutely am not going to attempt to register this thing until I have um, the correct permissions and whatnot. Yeah, I'm look like I said, not trying to get in trouble here, boss.
Yeah, of course. But I honestly, like, I understand what you're trying to do here, and I honestly don't think it's that big of a problem. But if you want to be on the safe side, I think you need to, get the courts to actually look at your case and make a determination from there. I can say as much, but that's not gonna change the the you know officer that's stopping you's interpretation of the law. But if you have something that states this is approved for this and this um, by the courts, then that goes along with.
Yes, sir. Like I said, I appreciate that. Do you have any idea of when the next traffic court is in session?
I have no clue. They usually announce that like out and about. It happens like a few times a month, from what
Okay.
I'm aware.
I got you, boss man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you taking the time out, sir. I do.
Yeah, sure thing. I mean, it's a nice. It looks nice. It's very cool. I like the idea.
Uh, what's your name, boss?
Sergeant Bailey, Zachary Bailey.
Sergeant Bailey. I appreciate you, boss man. I do. Like I said, um, I thank you for your time, boss. And
Yeah, sure then.
I will let you get on to whatever busy day may hold.
Yeah, probably it is San Andreas. So.
Yes, sir.
Alright,
All right,
perfect. I'll
sir.
see you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Have a good one. All right. Oops, got to turn off the engine and the lights. Oh, so that's 2 departments down, 1 to go. 2 departments down, 1 to go. Okay, so sheriffs don't have a problem with it. State police doesn't have a problem with it. We're gonna go talk to the LSMPD. Um, and we're gonna make that an anonymous. No, it's GOCA. Let's not block the intersection real fast. Let's just park it right here for a minute. All of them? Okay. I go down to Missing Row. Okay. Mission Row PD it is. Oh god, this is just so good. Okay, so welcome back everybody. I'm sorry about the weird play there for a minute. We are on a mission to be the first person in SAF to have a privately owned fire engine. I really hope that it works out and legally go through all the steps I need to do. to roleplay this out enough to actually be allowed to use the vehicle. Oh man, this would be an awesome, this would be an awesome 100% um, thing to say. No, that's a yellow light. No. Oh, I can't believe this is actually being this is this is if I get all three departments permissions, all I need is the courts. And oh man, dude. Oh, that's so good. I'm so sorry, but that is so good. It is so good. Oh man, oh man, y'all don't know how happy I actually am.
Lifeline 1 will be active. Advised I'll be a single staff paramedic.
Firefighter 74 to Lifeline.
Yeah, go ahead.
Be advised, sir, you will have one member of SAFR available on an off-duty page.
Yeah, received, thank you.
No, Olivia. Fire Rescue does not have a new toy. This is Brocius's privately owned museum piece that he is attempting to get registered. My gun's off, right? Yes, my gun is off. Get registered under his own name to be the first, to be one of the only people to ever really actually own a privately owned fire engine. So yes, Brocious has spent 3 months, give or take, to ensure that that thing is up to code, and he's. He is. Oh. Hello, sir.
How can I help you?
Yes, sir. I have a question. I have been to the sheriff's department, and I have been to the. I have been to. Sorry about that. I have been to the sheriff's department, and I have been to the state police department, and I wanted to come down here. My name is Austin Brocious. I'm an off-duty fireman with the SAFR, and I'm looking to see if I can find someone who can inspect the vehicle for me and get it documented that the vehicle itself is somewhat roadworthy.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to explain. You'd have to just come outside and look at it for yourself.
Yeah, I can do that. Hang on, let me come around.
like I said, apologies, boss man. I know it's an odd request.
Yeah, that's fine. Assuming it's this one.
Yeah, yes, sir. That's it.
Right, okay. And what are you roadworthiness?
Yeah, yes, sir. So this is a museum piece. It's a 1972 International Lodestar. It is a retired Roxwood County Park Ranger brush fire response unit, and it is not currently registered. That is why it is on the back of the flatbed. I restored it myself from a rusted, dilapidated heap, and
Yep.
I would like to register it. I just wanted to ensure that it's not going to cause any trouble. And like I told you, I went to the sheriff's office and I went to the state police, and I am now making my way to you guys, just to make sure that all the law enforcement agencies within the state are aware that I am seeking to make this a registered vehicle.
Well, I mean, as long as it's... Hang on.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Hello, goodbye.
Okay. I
mean...
will be straight up honest with you, sir. It has the capabilities of a siren, but I have disabled it under the dashboard.
That's fine, as long as it's not being used.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's got headlights, brake lights, registration plate, and turn signals, it's a roadworthy vehicle. Which
Yes,
it
sir.
does.
And I'm not gonna get in trouble for just plain Jane driving it around. I just want to
No,
make sure.
as long as it's registered under a, as long as it's registered under a, I mean, as you said, a museum piece, if you register it under a company, I mean, no, it won't get you in shit. As long as it's fully registered, you've got the documentation.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, no, I don't see a problem.
All right. I appreciate you taking the time to check this out for me, boss.
Yeah, no worries. It's a nice little mover.
Questions?
What the hell is this?
So
Leave you with him.
I found it in the middle of a field in Roxwood in a dilapidated, rusted heap. I have a very vested interest in fire equipment, as I am a firefighter of the SAFR. And when I saw it, I went and asked the local just how much he would be willing to part ways with it. And I bought it from him for about $5,000 and restored it. It took me about 3.5 months and probably 50 or 60 grand worth of my money.
Does it have lights on it?
It does. The lights.
Is this an actual functioning fire truck?
Well, it was a retired fire truck with Roxwood County, and I restored it to its former glory. And the pump does not work, so it is not a functioning fire truck. But
One second.
sorry.
Hey, was he calling me there? Sergeant.
I now have it on record that I've went to every single fire or LEO. That's all that matters, is I now have it on record. I went to every single department. They all said it's fine.
Apologies for that.
Yeah, you're
Sorry,
good, boss
continue.
man. I restored it to its former glory. It is not a functioning fire engine, as the pump does not work. The little nobulars there and the pieces there are for show. And the only thing on this truck that functions is the red blinking lights and the rotator on the top.
Fair enough.
It's a piece that I tell people it's a museum piece because it does belong in a museum, but in actuality it's going to sit in my garage, and I'm going to drive it every now and then just so that I can be the one private citizen in the state of San Andreas that owns a privately owned fire engine.
Fair enough. I'm sure you're gonna get a lot of police interaction with that.
Yes, sir. That is exactly why I am doing the steps that I am doing. I have went to the sheriff's office, I have went to the state police, and I have went to you guys now and made it known to someone that this vehicle is here.
Legal.
And I am attempting to make it to where it is absolutely illegal or legal. Make it legal that I can drive this thing.
Are you not able to drive it how it is?
No, I am. It's I'm just making sure I take all the steps necessary to ensure that there is not a single ounce of trouble that I can get into, as long as I follow the letter of the law. If you catch my meaning.
Yeah, I completely understand that. And to be fair, I'd do the exact same if I were you.
Yes, sir.
But you're probably gonna get pulled over a lot.
Oh yes, I am fully prepared for that. I am yes, I am fully prepared for that.
Am I okay having a look around it?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
It's not registered, so I don't know how it would being on a public road, but
Does it have a plate on the back? Oh yeah, it does.
it does,
Well, it
but
has
it's
the
just not.
Bit for the plate.
Yeah.
You said that you're a firefighter?
Yes, sir.
Nice. You said the lights work on it?
Say that again, sir.
Do the lights work on it, sir?
Yes, sir. The emergency reds work on it. Yes, sir. That was the hardest system to get restored because it was an old archaic system that I had to transfer into LEDs. So yes, all of the emergency lights on this thing work. It has the capabilities of a siren, but the siren has been utterly disconnected in the dashboard and is completely disconnected from the battery, so that will not be operational.
Am I okay having a look at the lights real quick? I'm just curious. I actually love this thing.
You're good. I can't. With your permission, I would like to pull it off the bed. I can't show you the lights and stuff with it on the bed, unfortunately.
Yeah, if you want to park it next to the truck.
Yes, sir. I will most definitely do that. If you,
Yeah, I'll hold traffic for you.
I got you, boss man. Make this quick. Oh yeah, sorry. You wanted to say you see the lights. Okay. Hold up. Sorry, sir.
It's fine.
The brake lights, tail lights, reverse lights, and all of the turn signals also do work. I just went to the state police departments and got it inspected by them. And
Fair enough. Yeah, I love the rotator on the top. I wish we had them on some of our cars.
yes, sir. I'll tell you what, it took a while for me to find a working rotator from the 70s in mint condition enough to where it can be used on the top of that vehicle. It cost me like a pretty penny. I will be completely honest with you.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I've got it.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. This. What year is it?
1972, sir. It is
Wow.
an international lodestar.
I think it's older than me.
Yes, sir. It's older than me by about 20 years. I just, like I said, it just, I have some mechanical prowess, and the mechanical prowess I don't have, I took this thing to, you know, places that I needed to take it to get it restored, and she is 100% operational, besides obviously the siren and the pump. It is not a functioning fire truck. It is just a truck that looks like a fire truck.
Yeah, just a showpiece.
I mean, if you want to look in the doors, there are absolutely no tools, and there will probably never be tools. It's literally just something I can. It's a status symbol. It's literally a status symbol.
Just so that you can turn around and say, "Hey, yeah, I've got this, and no one else has it," type of thing.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
I don't blame you at all.
You what now?
I don't blame you.
Yes, sir.
Honestly, I wish I had something as cool as this.
You know, there may be, and I'll tell you this, there may be some junkyards or some farms out in Roxwood that you might be able to find some older clunkers out there that may or may not have. That's where I found mine. So I would advise you to
Yeah.
once, if you ever feel like they want to get out of the city, go up to Roxwood and you know, just
Yeah.
drive around.
If
You
you
might
like-
see one.
Yeah, if you want to just turn the lights off real quick, because I'm pretty sure that's my boss over there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's honestly really cool.
Yes, sir.
I mean, honestly, I reckon you'll get away with these two front lights because they're more like orange than red, aren't they?
Um,
At least in my eyes, they are.
They are. That is correct, boss man. They do look a little orange. Like I said, I tried to keep the original light covers, but they are LEDs inside. You know, so
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, 1 second.
Oh man, that's not a regular car, is it? Damn it. Yeah, that's not a regular car. That's a legit like undercover. Look at the fucking laptop in the front. Oh man, that's so cool. I'm sorry, I just love it. It's so cool.
Sorry about that. Just wanted to make sure he was alright.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is awesome. I saw it when I was coming back. I was like, what the hell?
Yes, sir. I like I said, boss man, I'm trying to do it legit. Like I told the other cop, like, I'm trying to do it the legit way, and making sure that this is not, you know, this is not.
Yeah. This doesn't look fun. Two black SUVs. Oh, yeah.
Wait, are those? Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Yeah, I mean,
boss man, if you don't mind, can you help me get it back on the truck?
Yeah, of course. 1 second. Let's see what these do.
Dude, that's some sort of official convoy. I did not know this was going to be happening. They're seeing this. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Are you ready, boss man? Are we good, boss? Okay. I thank you very much, boss.
No problem. I'm gonna go get back to doing what I guess I'm meant to be doing.
Yes, sir. What the heck was that? What the heck was that SUV convoy thing about?
You have no idea.
That looked kind of sketchy.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up finding out in a minute anyway. So.
Yes, sir. All right, man.
Have a good one.
Yes,
Drive
sir.
safe.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy your one of a kind.
Yes, sir. Oh man, that's so good. It's so good. It is so good. Oh man. Oh man. So now all I need to do really is go to the courts and see if they'll write me up a paper that says it is roadworthy and it is not being used as a fire engine. And the fact that I now have it recorded that all three Sheriff's Department, LSMPD, and State Police have now been on the on recording, saying that hey, they don't see any problems, and they've all of them, with the exception of LSMPD, actually stood there with me and did a deep dive into the laws.
Engine 11 is trapped in their thing. Are you running as well?
Yeah, I'll head up if you wanna make your way.
I'll start making my way up.
Where's the battalion chief? It's
Left line on wind mobile.
Firefighter 74 to Battalion 2.
Go for it.
Good morning, ma'am. Just letting you know that I am available on an off-duty page, madam.
Copy. What's your current position? Are you in Los Santos or Blaine?
I am currently in Los Santos at the Mission Row PD station.
Sorry, copy.
Well, we were going to head to the fire station, but I guess not anymore.
Lifeline 1, just to let you know, I'm not transport capable, so if you have someone who can grab your BLS bus, that would be appreciated.
With current status, it's gonna be a mix there. Process from Storm.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you able to route up to EMS Station 2 by chance? Actually... Yeah, if you're able to start making your way up to the air station.
At 10-4, ma'am. I am on my way. She passed me going out, like... That's pretty funny. Oh, no, that's so bad. We'll go into my volunteer uniform once, my Volley Jolly uniform once we get to the, when I do off-duty days, I should probably actually wear the volunteer uniform. What are you doing, stupid motorcycle driver? Damn motorcycle drivers? Or motorcycle riders? Is lane splitting legal here? Is that that can't be a civ, or that cannot be an AI. It can't be a local. It has to. No, maybe that might be a local.
Process from Storm.
Go ahead, ma'am.
I'll be having County read up as well, see if we have to transport this patient emergent or not, and if so, you can break off, but I'll notify at that point.
A solid copy, ma'am. Just for your information, ma'am, I am in a unlighted tow truck, so it may take me a little while to get there.
Yeah, Captain, I'm aware. That's why I'm having County roll up as well.
So she did recognize the fact that it was me.
Honestly.
Oh man, I am gonna have to get in my own vehicle for this because man, it is it's a crazy situation. Who's the fire captain now? It is Moon and Civic. Moon and Civic are the captains. They are the captains now.
Engine 11 on arrival.
it sucks that we have to wait at the fucking red lights, but you know, hey, that's how it is on an off-duty page. I'm not in a POV, and I can't use the lights. I can't use the lights of the fucking. I can't use the lights of the museum piece to get me to the station. Hey, no, don't you do that. This is a rental. Oh man, let's move over to this lane. The John Steele, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Sheriff's Saloon. You are online for the stream today and watching the off-duty chaos unfold. When did Civic get promoted? A while back, before I rejoined SAF. And for those of you guys watching, we did hit our 120 followers goal about an hour ago on the start of this stream. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will be planning a 12-hour chaos stream, just like Moon does. And it will be a subathon type thing. So those of you that... What are you doing, local? Yeah, I knew you were going to do that. Sorry, local, but no. I will be doing a 12-hour chaos stream like Moon does when she makes goals. And, yes. I don't know exactly who is streaming right now. I know I appreciate the support. I don't exactly know who is streaming right now, because the only person who is posted in the SAF streaming content creators of the fan server is me. So, hello Branley, welcome to the stream. So yeah, unfortunately, I do not quite know who is streaming right now, but we are definitely streaming. So I do appreciate you joining the stream and chilling out with us. Thank you very much. And again, thank you for the follow. Brooks is okay. Well, Ben would be the one to know. Brooks is the only one on the streaming right now. And Ben, can you do me a favor and link Brooks' stream into the chat, Discord chat, please? That way, you know. Oh, motherfucker. Goddamn spam bot. Oh my goodness. I apologize. Sorry, Ben. I need to figure out my freaking I need to figure out my damn spam bot. Nightbot. I'm so sorry, buddy. For those of you, can you do me a favor then, Ben? Can you just type out her name, her Twitch name in the channel so that people can search it? There you go. It's A Brooks _ Brooks 72. For those of you guys that are trying to also join into Brooks' stream. She, I believe, is either doing Civ or... Oh, I'm almost out of gas. Oh, boy. This truck is very... We will...
228 county. Correction, 228 fire radio.
Fire command is listening on you.
I've got a victim that is unconscious in the water with a marine unit at this time. I've also got a vehicle I believe to be submerged underwater. No entrapment at this time, but I do have an unconscious male that I believe has drowned at 3032 off of Marina.
3032, copy that, standby one for me.
Our marine unit is bringing the victim to land at this time, so it'll be 3032 just off Marina.
Well, we may be routed to that.
I copy you.
228 clear, I'll be returning to county.
3032. Firefighter 74. I'll be out at station EMS station 2. Ambulance 40 is going to be on the pad, standing by for assignment.
Ambulance 40, if you could come down to 3008 as quick as you could, please. We need to get this patient off to hospital, and I've got other category higher patients waiting.
Affirmative. On the way, sir. No, you bastard. Ambulance 40, I'll be en route 3008. I believe Mata is going to be streaming Flight Sim, I believe, at some point. Hello, Ashley. Welcome to the stream there, amigo. Ambulance 40, I'll be on arrival. 3008. My truck is great. Oh, Ashley, how do I get the stretcher out? It's not coming out. Help. T/stretcher. T/STRECHER. STRETCHER. What the fuck?
Yeah, I just wanted to take him down to hospital because her heart rate's a little bit high.
I got you, boss man.
And then if you can route down to 3032 once you've dropped her off, we've got a good blue.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Alrighty. We're going to get you onto the stretcher, alright? Then we're going to just assess your blood pressure and your SpO2, which is your blood oxygen level. Alright.
Turn off the extra when you got a chance. Okay, I will absolutely turn off the extra.
Alright, what's
628 medical, what's our status for 3032?
Guys, I'll be heading down
Who's chief? That is Storm.
Clear, just
Storm.
an update. We started a code blue timer about 5 minutes ago. We're checking pulse again now. His body temperature is 62 degrees and pulse is still 0.
Alright, received. I'm making my way down now.
You guys ready to finish
Yeah,
off
let's
here?
just load her up. Let's go.
Ma'am, can you get on the stretcher for me?
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna do very well. I'll take you off to the hospital and you'll be alright, alright?
Which hospital, sir?
You just go up to Pluto or one of the ones in the city. It's not urgent for GOMC or St. Fiacre.
Alright, yes, yes, sir, I'll take... Which hospital do you want to go to, ma'am?
I don't mind going to Pluto, I guess. I don't know. Or whichever one is closer.
Well, yes, ma'am, we can take you down to Polito.
Yeah.
Alright,
Just
just...
gonna have to do something wank, or yank. I am gonna ride behind you until station 2, then I'll get in the ambo.
Yes, ma'am.
Check out, because I can't just leave this engine sitting here. I don't trust the general public. I don't trust them.
Yeah, you'll get your truck broken into if you leave it here.
Ah, yeah.
Two clear.
Firefighter 74 to engine.
11.
Did you say you meeted me down at station 2?
Apron.
Solid copy. Do you want me to code down there, ma'am?
Due to the urgency of the other patient, I want to get this running to the ASAP as apron.
Received. Ambulance 40, show me transport 1, priority 2 to Polito Bay Hospital. How you doing back there, ma'am? You doing okay?
I need better. I'm a little dizzy still, but it's probably because of all the stuff I drank.
Yes, ma'am. Well, we're going to pick up my partner here. And then she's going to be... she's going to be coming with us, okay?
Okay.
Yes. Yes, that is
Okay, let's get going.
Yes, ma'am. We're moving. How's your day there, Chief?
Good so far. By the way, I'm just filling out the paperwork, so I might be inside my head a little bit.
I got you, ma'am. And we're gonna just drive her down to the Polito Bay Hospital down there, and we're gonna drop her off.
How's your guys' days going?
My day's going too well. It's going pretty good. I cannot complain. I woke up this morning, so that works.
It's always good to wake up.
Yes, ma'am.
Like, at least this time I usually go to the hospital when I'm awake. Most of the time I'm not awake.
Oh, well, let's make sure that we stay awake this time.
Yeah.
That's preferred.
I think I wanted to try new drinks and then it tasted good and I kept going. And then my heart started
Okay,
hurting.
last time one update. We've got a critical patient. They're going to be red tagged at this time. So I can get a medic here as soon as I can, please.
Ambulance 40, we are transporting to Polito. We'll be en route to you as soon as we get to the Polito Hospital. Alright. So, what, if you don't mind me asking, what energy drink did you drink?
Well, I don't really know the brand names. I think it was one of the big. I had two big giant, like the XXL ones, and then two small ones with the same brand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's, everything, you know, obviously, it's just like, all, energy drinks are just like alcohol, you know, everything in moderation, you know. I'm definitely not trying to, please don't take me that as preaching, I'm just, you know.
I can't do alcohol, I'm not old enough.
Ah, yeah, well, yeah, I understand that, like, that, I wasn't saying that, yeah.
But I did feel like I could fly for a bit, though.
That is what energy drinks will do to you, madam.
Yeah.
Ambulance 40 will be on arrival at the Polito Bay Care Center. All right, ma'am. All right, we're gonna pull you out, okay? Oh, whoop. I apologize, ma'am.
It's fine.
Do you think you can walk in there, or do I need to bring you in the stretcher?
I can.
You can walk? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Getting messed up.
Okay, we'll unstick that in a minute, ma'am. Just walk with me, okay?
Uh-huh.
Alright, welcome to the Polito Bay Clinic.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna get you in one of these rooms over here. Alright, and these fine nurses, I'm gonna step out here to give them a report, okay? These fine nurses are gonna help you, alright?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I do hope you have a better day, okay? And like I said, just try to maybe drink one of those energy drinks, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, have a good one, ma'am.
You too.
You gonna be us going and leaving that there, or
No,
what's your
I'm...
plan? Yeah.
Just try to...
Yeah, keep going. Keep going, and let him mark. Let him mark. Almost there you go.
There we go.
Lifeline 1 from Pac-Man.
Lightning 427, I
And
appreciate
40 will be running shortly from Polito.
Yeah, Receive, we're back into Code Blue.
I can't...
Oh, is it like...
Yeah, it's just kind of there. It's just kind of there. Let me
Let
run
me
inside. Let me run inside and grab another one.
Yeah. that one away.
What now?
I got it.
Oh, let me go put this back in the closet.
Yeah.
Again, guys, I apologize with the dogs. I really do apologize. Just leave that there. I don't quite know how to despawn it, but let's leave it there. It's back in the closet. Let's go.
Okay, let's see. Yeah. Take the same way back down San Shores as we came up. Will probably be best.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I've been running some errands today.
Yeah.
I appreciate those of you guys that have been watching for consecutively for the last 1 hour and almost 30 minutes. There has been consecutively at least 10 people in the chat this entire time, and I do appreciate everybody. You guys are awesome. You should feel awesome. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. How is everybody? Those of you that are, here in the chat, how are everybody doing? You guys doing okay? No. Yeah, you know what? That's part of it, right? I did what I needed to do today on my off-duty day, and that is get my permissions from all the departments. And now that I have that, I will be going to the court and being like, well, I'll be going to the courts and I'll be like, well, hey, look, I got permission from all the departments. They have all... I got permissions from all the courts, and, we will... I just need all the...
Lifeline 1, we've got one deceased on scene. If you can roll this coroner, please.
Yeah, step it down then. And before you cap is one touch to cancel.
Yeah, it's done.
Cap it. Over canceling, return to station. Hey, can you drop me off station too?
Yes, ma'am. I kind of figured that was what you were going to ask for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm thinking?
logging off shift as soon as we get there.
Ah, okay. Yes, ma'am.
See if the time card machine wants to work with me today or not.
Yes, ma'am. I got you. I will still be available off duty. Yay! that a local taco truck?
Weird. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
I will go see.
And oh god, I need a nap. Is what I need.
Well, then go take a nap.
You should see the amount of shit I already have on my table. I literally get off my alleyway and the first thing I see is just a bunch of bullshit I have to deal with. Bunch of unnecessary shit, and it's like, I'm gonna pull someone's head off.
Yeah, well, I may have added to that pile a little.
No, and I actually appreciate it because some more stuff has come up.
Uh-oh. What'd I do now?
And, I mean, could be about you. Could be about you. I don't know, maybe. Anyway, you have a good one. I'm out of here.
Okay, sorry, I was trying to pull into the bed. Okay, bye!
Yeah, you have a good one, bro. Shit, thank you for coming around.
Ambulance 40 will be returning to EMS Station 2 to deactivate. We are gonna see if that taco truck was a local, or is it a person? If it's a person, we are absolutely gonna stop and interact with them, because for a person to, you know what? Let's text and drive. Let's text and drive and hope I don't get in trouble. The Taco Bomb food truck is still open at 3006. So that is somebody's truck. We will be there in a short second.
Battalion to off-duty, unavailable.
Yeah, we're gonna go off duty and take that guy. We're gonna stay unavailable, obviously, you know, in case somebody calls for a fire. But we're gonna be available off duty. We're gonna go visit that taco truck because somebody actually is putting the work in to open something like that. So we are going to 100%. See what we can't get in on. Hopefully my truck is still there. The tow truck is still there, but the fire truck despawned. Okay, that's fine. It was still left on the truck. Ambulance 40, show me deactivated. Firefighter 74 will be back available off duty. Oh God, that's not. There we go. Oh God. Oh God, T says DV. Okay, we're just gonna leave that there, so I can't get in it, and that's. We'll just leave that there. Hopefully it should despawn. Emergency. Forestry fire engine. Saved vehicles. It's industrial, tow rental. There we go. Since this is the truck we have been driving, we are going to continue to drive it. We're going to head down to that taco truck that someone is in service with, and we will... I got something in my eye. Sorry. Bad driving. Probably going to get pulled over for that. Jesus. Okay, I'm a little wobbly at the wheel. Oh, Lord. Okay. I still cannot believe that I was able to, I still cannot believe that I was able to, talk to all the departments and they're all on the same page. Like,
This is Lifeline 1, I'll be heading off shift. You have a good one?
have a good one, Lifeline. Thank you for assisting. Oh boy. Well, I was coming to get a taco, but what's going on, buddy?
My taco truck decided to smoke.
All right.
Where's my friend?
I don't know where your friend is, sir. Let me grab I gotta... Hold on. Uh-oh. That is crazy coincidence.
Hey, the truck's smoking. You might want to get over here. Well, I'm telling you to get over here.
Well, it's not on fire, so that's a good thing.
It's not on fire. That looks like fire to me.
Well,
I'm gonna get away.
Yeah, you might want to back up.
Yeah,
Are you the fire department? Yeah, you
Yeah,
are.
yeah, I am.
Alright, why is your car on a tow truck?
That's not that's my museum piece. Stay here. I'll be right back. Get to the. Firefighter 74. I'll be en route to Station 2 to pick up an engine crew. Go, 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 go! Good thing it's not on fire. 2 seconds later, woof. I can't drive fast in this thing. I can't. I'm not. Oh boy. That was totally uncoincident. That is a total coincidence. That's some bullshit. You all saw it. Everyone here saw that. How much of a coincidence that was. Hopefully it fits. 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 It doesn't fit. Damn it. All right. It'll be okay. Anchor 2, I'll be responding to the 911 call at the 24/7. I don't know what to say, so.
228 to fire.
Hey, go ahead, sir.
You coming back with that fire truck that's not on a tow truck?
That is affirmative, sir. I'm almost there.
Seems to be spreading just a little bit.
Anchor's on scene.
It's spilling oil. Spilling oil.
It's spilling oil?
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. Well, if it's spilling oil... That's funny.
He's in the truck.
It's in the truck?
He is.
Get him out!
Get the fucking money. Come on.
I cannot believe that. And we have a knock on the fire at this time.
It's so good down there.
Yeah, I found there's an oil leak. I'm gonna try to stop it from leaking, and once I can stop it from leaking, then well, I'll get some oil dry and we'll make sure this vehicle is, you know.
Okay.
Well, it's a sure ass coincidence. Dead honest. It was that's a coincidence. That is a coincidence and a half. That we were literally pulling up when he decided to put the 911. Hey, his truck was on fire or smoking. gloves, I would render the battery safe. Funnily enough. Well, that's a shame.
I'll take you up on that
I
offer.
wanted
Can
a
I have it
taco.
right now?
No. Guy
Well,
with the
you-
vape. Take this clipboard right here. You're gonna.
What report? What?
You're gonna write down a quick old statement really quickly.
What are they doing?
I mean, I have no idea. I have no idea what happened. I was on a 5-minute.
Okay. Yappy. I'm sure you have something
Excuse
to say. Why
me.
don't you write it down on this piece of paper?
Excuse me. What did you call me?
Please take this clipboard.
No, what did you call me?
Please take this clipboard.
No, I want to know what you called me. Repeat what you said.
You were talking a lot, so I
You
identified
said
you as
yappy.
Yappy. Well, you heard me the first time. You mind writing down your statement on this report here?
Do I have to?
I'm just gonna walk away. Alright, let's just check and see if there's any further threat of a fire within the taco truck. I was only coming here to get a damn taco! Motherfucker! I wanted a taco! I didn't get my taco! Well... Again, guys, I am sorry about the dogs. I do apologize.
You get over here. I don't know what you're saying, because you're not saying anything.
Oops. Yeah, I'm just attempting to make sure that this thing ain't gonna about to burn again.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's about to burn again, so I'll just climb out of here.
You know what started it?
It looks like it may have been a little hot, and oil was leaking, and there may have been a fire. I will say, I'll go ahead and tell you guys this. I pulled up before this thing was on fire, and in my personal vehicle of sorts, and it was smoking, and there was oil leaking, and then the oil caught on fire, so... So I was both a witness and a fireman to the incident, so I don't know how that works out, but it works out.
Well, since you're a witness, just hang out here until the primary deputy can get to you for your statement.
Okay.
I'll let him know that that he should take your statement.
All right. I'm gonna go take this gear off.
Okay.
I'm wearing blue jeans under this, and it's very hot.
I respect the hustle. I love me some Mexican. I do. How do you know?
Oh God, no.
Well, how are you driving back here?
Because he called me and told me.
Like the physical truck?
Yes.
Okay, I got it.
What else would I have been driving?
I mean, y'all were both getting in this car over here. At least the guy behind you was.
Well, he can't exactly drive that truck now, can he?
Don't believe so.
Yeah, right.
So a bit of a stupid question then.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Precisely.
yes.
Anyways.
Firefighter's a witness to this, so I asked him to hang out here.
Okay, I'll have him write it down in a few minutes.
Your vehicle's clear there. There's no further threat of fire.
Is my motor oil okay?
I'll grab
And is
a
my
form from
I
the
thought I
Okay.
saw something pouring out under
Yeah,
the
if you
car.
could do that.
No, sir. Unfortunately, you don't have any more motor oil. I'm gonna.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
alright,
do you have any I
let's
could
circle,
pour into
let's
it?
Circle back. Let's circle back.
Just fuck
Keep
away.
on
Okay.
tracking. You drove on
Anyways.
back.
All right. Sorry about that, everybody. So we are. We wanted tacos. We came for tacos. We got a fire, and now we're here. That's fucking wild. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord. I guess she didn't see me just leaning here.
They are very talkative over there.
That's why I walked over here. Now, what do I must do, amigo?
So you could either dictate a statement and I'll write it down, or you could write down the statement yourself.
If you want, I will just give you my statement, if that'll work out.
Okay. Let me change this from that. There we go. Need to find my pen. Hold on. I found it. Okay, what you got?
So, I just pulled up here to attempt to get some tacos. I saw the advertisements here in Blaine County that there was a taco truck. As I pulled up, my pager was going off saying, hey, there's a fire, and it was the taco truck. So I pulled in, grabbed a fire extinguisher out of the vehicle I was in, and then proceeded to go up there and was like, hey, what's going on? And he said, well, it's smoking, and it was clearly smoking, but it was not on fire yet. And as I was inspecting it, I could see that the oil was leaking, and then about that time that I had seen the oil was leaking, it caught on fire. And he was on the phone with somebody and said, hey, buddy, I need you to come down here, that the vehicle's on fire. And then I was sitting there trying to put it out with the fire extinguisher until the cops showed up. And about right before the cops showed up, that red car pulled up and ran over. I was like, what the fuck's going on? And then, yeah. I drove back to the fire station, grabbed the tanker, and came up here and fought the fire.
Okay. So you plan to get tacos. There we go. So you started using or started trying to fight it with the fire extinguisher, and when the red car arrived, you left to get this truck.
No, the sheriff car arrived.
Okay, was the red car here the entire time, or did he?
I did not.
Pull up later.
I did not see the red car. However, I wasn't really paying attention to the red car. I was trying to. I was driving a big tow truck, so I was trying to maneuver the truck into the parking lot so that I can, get out and see what was going on.
What you done? Apart from eat a hot dog?
And I didn't see the red car.
I mean,
he was on the phone with a guy telling him, "Hey, you need to get back because the truck's on fire."
224-210. Can you give me the license plate of that tow truck?
Well, I don't trust Taco Bomb.
What about a tow truck?
Hold on. Somebody just called. Where'd you park your fire truck?
The
No,
tow
your fire
truck.
Your tow truck.
It's at the station, behind the station.
Okay, is it hauling anything?
Yes. My museum piece.
224, 210, what is the tow truck hauling? Yeah.
Is my truck good? What's going on with it? It's a rental, and it's got a very expensive piece on the back.
Roger. What's the tow truck hauling, if anything?
Excuse me. Yeah, there's confidence information in there, so I
Okay,
need you to
apparently
move
there's a tow
away.
truck blocking one of your bays.
Yeah, no, that's my truck. That's mine. That's mine. I parked it there. I parked it there. It should be locked.
Okay, is the license plate 85DAE033?
Ma'am, I'll be honest. It's a rental from Utah. It should be registered. The truck that I registered under a rental, the rental agreement.
210, 51.
Hold on. Go for firefighter 74.
I'm not gonna tie up the radio for this.
Hi, are you aware that you got a tow truck in the front of your emergency bays at Station 2?
Yes, sir. Be advised, I am an off-duty page firefighter. That is my tow truck. It should be hauling a museum piece. I did park it there. It should be locked.
I copy. It is holding nothing currently.
Oh boy. Yeah, sir. Ma'am?
Does it look like a taco?
Yes.
No. Be advised, that's my tow truck. You guys are good. Please don't tow it.
Please don't tow it. Please don't tow the tow truck. Okay, so you pulled in to get taco, and as you pulled in, your pager started going off.
I copy.
You stopped the truck. And you started fighting the fire with fire extinguishers, and when the sheriffs arrived, you left to get this fire truck.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. So, what did you see like as you were pulling in? Because you stated that you saw like smoking or something before.
It was smoking. Yes, it was. When I first pulled in, it was smoking. And then as soon as I noticed it was smoking, the pager went off. And so I pulled in and I was like, okay, what's happening? And he said, it's smoking, I don't know. And I grabbed the fire extinguisher and then... But it was, in fact, smoking when I did pull up. Yes, ma'am. I can't believe I could...
Okay, so about how long did it take for the fire to start from you getting here?
Maybe 30 seconds. Like, I got here, grabbed the fire extinguisher, ran over, tried to assess what was causing the smoke, and about that time it flared up and the oil lit off.
Okay. So you pulled in to get yourself some tacos, and when you pulled in, you noticed it was smoking. And almost immediately after you noticed it was smoking is when your pager went off, and it's when you grabbed your extinguisher and such, and then shortly after that is when it went up in flame, and then when this deputy to my left arrived, you left to get the fire truck, and then came back here, right?
That is correct, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did you just hear all that, 2-8?
Yes and no. First, can you tell me why you had this tanker on a tanker on a flatbed when I showed up?
So that is that is a project vehicle I am restoring. It's a 1972 International Lodestar. It is an
Okay, I got it.
tired Roxwood fire engine. I personally own that. That is not a thing of the fire department's property. I was coming here to buy a taco and get some, dinner, and when all of this went down. I was pulling into the
Nice.
parking lot when the pager went off for the fire, and I just looked, and it was like the pager goes off, and me noticing the smoke is like the same time.
Okay. What do I need to impound this truck, this taco truck? I don't know what to do with it. I guess I can leave it.
I mean, I don't
I
know
guess
what
it's
else
up
to
to
say.
them.
Owns this property?
Nobody. This is I don't even know. They're good to park here, I know that, but I don't know if we need to impound it.
I'll tell you that thing's not going to drive. It doesn't have any oil, and some of the
Yeah.
components are pretty melted.
Let me talk to them. They probably want to have it towed on their own, so.
You really have to verify that?
So what do I do now there, ma'am?
$1 bills, right?
Miss? Yeah. Officer? Okay. Oh, no. Okay.
Mr. Firefighter.
Does that look like a tow?
Yes, sir.
Could you tow my taco van?
I can't tow it, sir.
Well, you had a taco. I mean, a taco. Yeah, you had a taco. You had a tow truck when you came up here originally.
Yeah, yes, sir. That's a rental.
Oh well, could
yeah.
you just?
No,
you just like?
I can't really tow it there, boss. I'm not a certified tow truck driver.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to contact like Shifters or.
Well, Shifters isn't in business. I don't think. I think they went out of business.
Oh, I sorry. I again, like I said, sir. There may be a few local companies.
Okay, well, then I'll have a local company come out here. Then I guess then.
Panic unit T230.
Yeah, I'm sorry, sir.
Or take a DR.
Oh God, a panic.
Because he can't do it apparently.
Well, okay.
I think there would be some legality issues there as well.
I do also want to let you know your taco truck's registration expires tomorrow.
Oh, it does?
It does. It's a good thing this happened. You can't do it anymore.
Yeah, that is.
Well, you have to go get Timothy's taco truck.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, am I?
Where is Timothy?
Sorry, how can we help you, sir?
No, I was just asking. Do you all need me anymore, or also
No,
just?
you are perfectly fine. I believe the deputy will submit me your statement.
Understood. Just so you know, sir, your deputy.
Oh, I guess Timothy had a
spaced
head
out
pop.
and kind of just disappeared. So just letting you know.
Yeah. So did poor Timothy.
Okay. Yes, sir.
You have a good day.
Yes, sir. You can one of you guys move one of the cop cars so I can pull out, sir?
That would be state.
Master Trooper, can you move our car so the firefighter can exit the
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. That tanker will be in service and route back to quarters. Alright, guys. Well, that's fucking wild. What? What? Tanker will be out of service, returning to off-duty page. Hello.
Hello.
Sorry about that, sir. I parked it there. It's supposed to. There is a vehicle on the back of that vehicle, sir.
Yeah, no, I just didn't see nothing. Yeah, no, I contacted you, Lieutenant, make sure it was all fine. Just try not to park in front of emergency bays.
Yes, sir. I really do apologize, boss man.
And that's alright. I'm not gonna tell her or anything. Just be careful.
Yes, sir.
Because I do believe it is against San Andreas law to park in front of emergency bays, which would you know.
Yes, sir. I do apologize. That was an absolute accident.
That's cool. You Lieutenant said it's fine for the time being anyway. So just park in a parking spot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I
That's alright.
Appreciate you cutting me a break, sir. I do really appreciate that.
That's alright. Let me head out of here anyway. So see you, man.
Yes, sir. You have a good one.
You too.
Firefighter 74, I'll be back available off duty. Every time. This thing just deletes every time. This thing deletes every single time. It's... Alright, let's let's go get some fuel. Oh man. We've been trying to get back home for the last we're going on 2 hours and 16 minutes. And we've been trying to get back home. Oh man, this has been a cursed stream. This is literally a cursed stream. What we'll do is we'll do this, and we'll act like we're filling it up because this thing can't be refueled, nor is it allowed to with the truck on the back. And we'll act like it, and then we'll put it back, and then come over here. Now we have semi-full fuel again. I think, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to... Sheesh. Once we get back to my house, we're going to offload the truck, and then we are going to end the stream. I appreciate the large amount of people that have been joining, or that have joined the stream tonight. I am very much impressed, and I appreciate everyone's support. And you guys are awesome. You guys should feel awesome, and don't ever forget that. Consecutively, I believe there has literally been 10 people in the stream, as far as I can see 10, inside of the stream watching this entire time. And I appreciate you guys much 100%. Like, legitimately, I do. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived back to the house. Uno momento. we are going to end the stream tonight. You guys have been fantastic. 100%. I appreciate everyone who joined watching the stream. You guys are awesome once again. You guys should feel awesome once again. And we will please everyone watch out for the next after 120 followers, we're going to be doing a subathon like Moon does. So, yep. Please watch out for that. I will be planning that, announcing that soon. You guys have a good one, and remember, as always, stay safe and have a good night.